man faces several felony charges, including first-degree murder, after police say his 5-month-old child died following serious injuries. Miriam Niesmeyer talks with neighbors who say this type of violence usually never happens in their community.
Dominic Larson, the infant's biological father, is charged with first-degree murder. I spoke with neighbors who live next door to him for a short period of time, and they say the tragedy has shaken their quiet neighborhood. Some of the details in the story may be too disturbing for some.
It's pretty scary for, when you got kids.
Monday night, Janet Davis says she was visiting her daughter in DeKalb when police swarmed the home next door, a neighborhood that residents say is typically quiet.
It was a little bit scary because they were just everywhere. The police were everywhere.
DeKalb police officers went to the home after a 5-month-old was rushed to the Northwestern Kishwaukee Community Hospital with severe facial injuries.
It was apparent when they saw the injuries and the bruises on this beautiful soul, this child, that this did not occur the way that the father explained.
Dominic Larson is being charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery, reckless conduct, and endangering the life and health of a child.
It's always really difficult to handle cases where children are involved. They're our most vulnerable victims, and to know that they are injured when they can't fight back and there's nothing they can do is just awful.
According to the DeKalb County State's Attorney Riley Unken, Larson has a history of abusing children, and DeKalb Police Chief David Bird says Larson re-registered as a sex offender in DeKalb in February.
It's been extremely hard here at the DeKalb Police Department. Our officers work diligently on this case, and they champion, I call him Baby A. They championed him, his cause because he could not speak for himself.
The infant was later airlifted to Loyola University Medical Center with a skull fracture and brain hemorrhages and was pronounced dead the following day.
So for him not to protect his child and actually do the opposite, cause the severe injuries and then subsequently the death of his own child is concerning.
Larson is being detained in the DeKalb County Jail, and prosecutors say he is expected to be in court at the end of March.
Now, we have a lot of other details from this case on this story on our website. Anyone with information is asked to contact the DeKalb Police Department.